Hello, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So this video is not going to be long by any means. I have to film this video early, which is so annoying because it's like I only need the few days between when I film this and when I upload it. I would be using the products obviously, and I could make some serious progress, but I know I won't have time on the day of because the day I'm uploading this is actually Black Friday. I know I won't have time today to film it, or time that day to film it, so we're gonna film it early. I know it's super confusing. So we're just filming it early, and that's okay. I'm gonna make it as painless as possible. We're gonna go pretty fast because I'm tired and I don't want to talk forever. So yeah, we're doing a 9 in 2019 Project Pan update. If you did not see the title and you just clicked on this by accident or something like that. So it's a year-long Project Pan. I've been doing it since last January, and your girl is done with these products. I'm done. So we have one more month for these products, and then that's it. These products will be no longer in a Project Pan, and I could not be more happy. So yeah, my collection declutter is coming up, as well as my inventory, so hopefully we get to use a bunch of these products up, get them out, and hopefully change my inventory numbers. So now, without further ado, let's just get started. All right, so I am gonna switch gears a little bit, I feel like. All right, so like I just said, we're gonna switch gears a little bit. Sorry for the noise upstairs. It always happens. I can't help it. And we need to film now. Anyway, so I'm going to switch gears a little bit in that I'm going to be switching out quite a few products, which I normally wouldn't do. I have swapped a couple of products here and there throughout this project. Products that were too hard or wasn't the time of year for them or anything like that. So this time I'm actually going to swap out products that I know I'm not going to be able to use. I haven't been using for the past 3 updates, and I want to use something else instead of forcing myself to use a product I don't want to use. So anyway, the first product here, let's start with primer. First product was this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I put it's in the shade Universal Sheer, and it had this, I just wanted to hit pan on it, and as you can see, there's quite a big dip in it, but I don't need a poreless primer, and I bought into the hype for real with this product because I really wanted something like the Tatcha, you know, but like my skin, this just does not suit my needs, and it doesn't make me hydrated, it doesn't make me matte, but it doesn't make me hydrated. It doesn't do anything for my skin except make my makeup move on my face, and I don't live for that. So we're actually gonna roll this out because I just don't want to force myself to use it because I don't want to use it. So we're gonna roll this out. I'm actually gonna roll in this Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. It's in the hydrating one, so the reason why I wanted to put this in, even though it's pretty much done, I want to because I keep trying to use other things. I'm like, let me try this primer, if I put this in the Project Pan, this is the primer I'm just gonna use, and I know that I'm gonna get it done. So I really want to put this one in. Hopefully I get it done. I think I'll get it done for sure by the end of the year. I just hope that I like focus on it. It's literally down there. There's not that many uses left, but it's honestly been down here for the last 2 months because I don't know, because I just don't know. I don't use it. I didn't use it every day for the past couple months. I was using it like in combination, so that's why I don't use a lot of the product. But now because it's in this project, I can solely use this, and let's finish this up. I need to get a bit more primers out, and this one needs to go. Like, I don't want to have a little bit of this one, a little bit of another one. Like, no, I just rather have one full one out and then work on my other ones, you know. So we're gonna pull this, and I'm still doing my 30-day minimalist challenge, only using products in my Project Pan. So now this is the only primer. Yeah, this is the only primer in that basket, and so I can do it hopefully for the next few weeks. All right, so for foundation, the foundation that was in here was the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Concealer. This has gone off. It doesn't work anymore. If you want to just see, it's gross and globby and does not work anymore. Super full coverage, which is definitely not my speed, but if you want to see, it is gross, disgusting. It is old. It actually doesn't smell bad. It smells like paint, but I mean, I guess it's not the worst smell. But I've had it for over 2 years now, and this is just my summer shade, and I can't wear it. There's no way I can wear it, and I'm not wearing it with other combination. Like, maybe I'll try to do a pump in with my other foundations, but honestly, I'm just not using this. So for now, I'm rolling this out, and I'm rolling in the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Almond. Enough said. This is my oldest foundation. Yes, is it? Yes, it is. My oldest foundation next to this Superstay one. So I really want to get a crack on this before it goes bad. So I want to use this one for the next few months. I can't see into it really. There shouldn't be a lot left because I used it like non-stop last year. And I used it a little bit ago as well. Really like this foundation. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Between this one and my Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream, these are my favorites. But they're both too light for me, so maybe I can, you know, mix in a pump of this or something like that to try to use this. So I'm not putting this directly only on my face. I don't know. It hasn't broken me out, so I mean, it's not that bad. It just doesn't work as good as I liked it to before. And this, because it's full coverage, this is something you don't want to look bad on your face because it will look gross, you know. So maybe adding a little pump, half pump into this. I'll use some of the product, but I'm just not using this, and so I'd rather focus on something else like this. And this is going to go at the end of the year either way, so I'd rather try to get something else worked on. So we'll put that in our project. I gotta figure out a way to mark this because I don't think I can see in the bottle really. No. Alright, next is a powder. And this is another product. I mean, I'm not rolling in another powder because I have so many powders and projects, but this one I'm just not using. It's just not happening. I don't like it anymore. I'm done with it. It needs to go anyway. It's more than 2 years old. Okay, that's fine. It's time to go. And usually powders I don't worry about, but this one, because I don't like it, why am I gonna force myself to use it? And during this upcoming declutter, whatever I decide to keep, I'm dedicating to use up. And so I'm not gonna keep something I don't like anymore to use up. And I'm not gonna pass it on to somebody else because I don't like it and it's pretty old, so whatever. All right, next, let's jump to, okay, let's go in order. Let's jump to a bronzer. This is the LA Girl Pro Face High Definition Matte Pressed Powder in the shade Warm Caramel. Again, it's still the same. It has the little rings you can see. I haven't hit pan on it. I am going to keep working on this, and that's just because I want to. I really do like it. It is a little bit deep for right now. It got to a point where it was too dark for me, and it was fine for a while putting it on, but now it's just like, it doesn't even look deep on my hand, on my face with my foundation, because I like my foundation to be light, I've learned. And so a deep bronzer, this looks too deep, so I have to go really light-handed now. And so I'm not using a lot of it, but I want to keep using it. I also have, I have a cream bronzer that I've been using the crap out of. Sneak peek, I've been using the crap out of this, and I really love it. So this one's just waiting for now, but I think eventually we'll give her some use. I have like 4 bronzers in projects, literally 4. Okay, next let's just jump around because I don't have exact products anymore. And next is the e.l.f. Brow Pencil in the shade Neutral Brown. I'm making really good progress on this. I still have some left, but I'm making good progress on it. If you want to see, I gotta figure out how to mark it, but we are definitely lower than the last update, if you can see that. So this is where I started up there, and this is where I am right now. So I'm making good progress on it. I use it every day. It's the only brow pencil I have in my stash, and I really do enjoy it. It's a nice brow pencil. Nothing I'd run out and repurchase, but eventually I might repurchase it. I really do like it, and I'm glad I'm using it, you know. Next is the Natasha Denona Single, and I'm actually glad. I have a huge dip in it as well. I've used it quite a bit. I used it in I was doing a photo shoot. I used it in that. I wear it on the day. During a day, I like to combine it with some shimmers that are not as shimmery. I like to combine it with them, or I have some shimmers that are too bronzy for my liking. So I like to add the gold that kind of contrasts, I don't care, is different than that. It looks like that. It's very pretty, but it's nothing super pigmented. It's very shimmery. So adding it on top of anything really amplifies it. It doesn't really, I don't know how to explain it. It's a very weird product, but I'm really glad I'm using that as well because I just have too many single eyeshadows to not use them, and so I'm glad I'm using this. Alright, next let's talk about a product I'm going to be rolling, well, that I've actually finished. So this is a good one. This is one of the very few products I finished in the last update. I've finished 2. But this is the Buxom Big T's Plumping Mascara. I finished this a while ago in the shade Black is Black. I finished it like, I was helping someone with their makeup one day, and she's like, do you have mascara? And I was like, yeah. So I put it on, and I'm not gonna use it anymore. And it's done. She's a goner. After 6 months, I'm not even touching it. And I think between 4 and 6 months, I'm kind of like, okay, I don't know if I want to use it anymore. And then if I put it on somebody else, I'm not going to use it anymore. So this is done. I'm rolling in a cream blush though, because I've been really into creams lately, and I really want to, I always say this, but I really want to use stuff when I love it. And if I'm like, wait until after the product, then I'm not going to love it anymore, and then it's going to suck. So this is the e.l.f. Aqua Infused Duo in the shade Bronze Pink Beige, and I'm rolling in this blush. So hopefully I don't use the bronzer, which I probably won't, which I do really like the bronzer, but I have another cream bronzer, that's why. But I want to roll in this blush and kind of work towards hitting pan on it. It is a cream product, so I think it shouldn't be that hard, but you never know, guys. Everything I say like shouldn't be that hard is hard. But it doesn't look like this on the face. It kind of blends out to be like a very natural, very nice kind of blush, and I really love it. So I think I'm gonna be really I think it's gonna be all right using that. Alright, next is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. I'm still working on it. I've used quite a bit of it, and I'm really excited. The goal is just to use it and use a good amount of it. I have the other Gloss Bomb in another project, and then I'm just using the other one all the time as well. So I'm trying to use a lot of all of them. So I'm really happy with this. Even if the project ended today, I'd be really happy with this. We'll talk about this last product. Okay, now next is the where is it? Oh, PS Primer Water from Primark. I had it in this container, like I put it in this Wet n Wild. I finished up the Wet n Wild spray in one project, then I poured the other one in here, so that's 2. So then I wanted to work on a different setting spray, but I decided that I'd work on this setting spray, which is actually the Pixi Glow Mist. So the Pixi Glow Mist wouldn't fit in this bottle, so I had to put the PS Primer Water in this bottle and then put the Pixi Glow Mist in this bottle. I know, so confusing. Anyway, so this is the Pixi Glow Mix. The reason why I want to use this up is exactly that, because it's too confusing to go through the whole lineup, like why the Pixi Glow Mist is in here and how I used up the PS Primer Water in this one. It's too much, so I'd rather finish this one off, and then I'll have all 3 bottles to show you that I finished, you know? So then I'll only have 1 setting spray left. Okay, aggression. Okay. Then I'll only have 1 setting spray left, and I'm so excited. It's going to be, let me just show you, because I was going to roll this one in. This is the Primark Hydrating Setting Spray. I was going to roll this in, but I decided this one was just better, so I don't have to go through the whole lineup again. So I only have 1. Guys, comment your favorite setting spray so I can, get on it. My favorite so far was probably the Morphe Prep and Set. I really like that, but I really like the Smashbox Primer Water, and the PS Primer Water is a dupe for it. The Smashbox one is just easier to get. I mean, it's $32, but it's easier to get. And the Primark one, I gotta go all the way to Primark so it's just a lot. Anyway, so this is the product. So the products that I really want to use up are definitely this Milani Primer. I'm definitely trying to use up this brow pencil for sure, and then I definitely want to use up this this Pixi Glow Mist in here. So those are the 3 that I definitely want to use up, and if I use up all 3 of those, then I'll be over my goal of 19 products, which I'm really excited about because we're really close. I think we have 18 products used up already, not counting products I've rolled out of projects, or my goal was to hit pan on them, so I still have them. I just have pan in them, not including those, just including just products that I've completely used up. So we'll be over. If I use up all of these, we'll definitely hit my goal. The point is that I just want to, first of all, get a head start on stuff like this. My cream products, I don't want these to go bad, so I really want to use all of those, and as well as my single shadows. There's a lot of products I want to use. Next year I will not be doing a year-long project pan. I cannot. I hate it, and I start to hate products that I know I love, and I shouldn't hate, but I do hate them because my brain is like, use them. I'm like, no. So I won't be doing a year-long one. We'll talk about another project pan at the end of December, but I just wanted to let you know that we will not be doing this again. I want to split it up by kind of season, kind of like a little, okay, not by season, by like every 4 months. So so a little differently. So we'll be swapping in. We'll be doing that at the end of November. So if you want to watch that, please subscribe so you guys can see that video. So the devotional for today is God's kindness can never be an excuse for sin. His grace shouldn't be a loophole to disobedience. And I sometimes, you know, that is a really good one, because sometimes people, and even me, I find myself, and it's like, well, okay, like, God, just forgive me. I'm gonna do it, but just forgive me for it right now, you know. And just knowing that He's gonna forgive you and He's gonna be there, it's so wrong, and it's so, like, if your friend did that, they knew you were gonna. I don't know, they knew you were gonna still be there for them, so they decided to, like, I don't know, cheat with your boyfriend or something like that. Stuff like that. It's like, why would you do it? You clearly don't love the person if you're choosing to do that kind of stuff. And it's the same with God. If we're choosing disobedience and sin over and over again, knowing that He's gonna forgive us, when we don't actually love Him, we don't actually want to be like Jesus. We just don't actually love Him. So it's a good thing to keep in mind. Just remember, you know, maybe catch yourself and say, you know what, I shouldn't be doing that. I know you're gonna forgive me, but I know I shouldn't be doing that. So that's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.